So warm welcome, Satya and Ellie. I'm amazed to have you. It gives me so much joy to have different people come together. It happens to be that you have met before, but it's not been that way all the time with this sharing, yeah, coming together. So I'm also really excited because yesterday I actually picked it up. So this is the first, now I have the book here for the first time. So preparing for our meeting, I could look the chapter up in the books for the first time. So
Wow,
yeah,
that's exciting.
very exciting. So if you please could introduce yourselves, where you are, and your first reflection of having looked a little bit into the book now.
Mhm.
Yeah. Who would like to go first?
Who wants to go first?
Yes.
Do you want to go first, Satya, or me?
No, you can go on, really. Yeah.
Mm, mm,
So I'm Ellie Wild, and I'm currently in New Zealand. Just returned from the US. I'm in 2 weeks managed isolation here in Christchurch in a hotel room
mm,
on my own, which has been quite a journey actually.
mm.
Uh, Both beautiful and kind of excruciating, so much time with yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
Which can be really like revealing
Mm,
and challenging.
mm,
So I'm
mm.
beaming in from my solitude and happy to be here.
Yay.
So as
Great
with
to
this,
have you.
yeah, like I read the chapter and I had looked through the contents, and I met you in Iceland in the ISTA training
Mm,
when I was facilitating there, and I remember you talking about this daily sex thing, and I thought it was really intriguing.
mm,
And yeah, I'm kind of excited to read the whole book now, actually, and to
mm,
see what else is in there.
mm.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah. Sounds
great.
like a deep journey for you.
Yeah, they're very different, the different chapters also. Some are very sensual and sexual, and this one is more like deep exploring, you know, like why we stick together in a way, or like that. Yeah, so they're
Mm-hmm.
very different. So it's been a journey of trying to kind of grasp some pieces of what is it that we're doing that works, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and mixing it a little bit with like the feeling in the body while
Mm-hmm.
writing in a way. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, mm. Thank you for being here. We will share some more points also. Satya, please. Mm,
Uh, Thanks, Matilda. Thanks for uh, actually requesting me to review the book, just like look into the book, critique it, and I'm actually I'm not an author. I'm not a creator, but I can critique.
yes.
Uh, I I I'm just like I'm honored, first
Mm,
of all,
mm,
and thanks for reaching out. And then like thanks for putting me with Ellie. And then when it was a big surprise, what was this? And then, like it was good, and I loved it. And the book is what it is. It's kind of it addresses the core element
mm,
where we are not able to address. It's all been hushed up
mm,
in these worlds. It's like, sex is like, oh, it should be, something which should not be discussed, or
mm,
which should not be put in open. And
mm,
especially when you're going beyond, like it's a kind of a teenage stuff. It's only for 24, 25. It's nothing to do with the age thing.
mm,
And I'm, to be honest, like I'm in the process where I'm in a grieving. And then when my mom met my father after 25 years at the
mm.
age of 65, 67,
Oh,
I
they
mean,
did. They met late
yeah,
in life. Oh, how
they
beautiful.
they just they got separated, and then they met like 60 at the age of 65
Oh,
last year.
wow.
And their love blossomed. And it is like, my sister called me and told, like, you never seen our mom like this. She's behaving like a teenager. She
Wow.
goes into the room and then talks for 15 hours, 20 hours with my dad, and then like fuck it, like, it's on the phone, or if in person, and then wakes up at 4 o'clock in the morning because he does yoga. So she prepares the coffee, teas, and these things, like, like, it sparks. And then, like, for me, towards when I just go over the age, like, everything is dies. That's what my and there are so many things, like, I've been proven wrong.
Mm.
Everyday experience, and then being in the Easter field and all these things, and then, like, it had just, like, my conditioning got broken. And with this book, it just enforces more.
Mm.
I really appreciate on that book. Thank
Mm.
you. Yeah.
Oh, great, great, beautiful. A lot of points we can look at when we share a little bit more. Will you say also where you're placed at the moment? It's so interesting.
I'm in Manchester in UK.
Yes.
And it's I I love this place
Mm.
because
Great.
I get all types of different types of food.
Yes.
Last night I had Thai, so it's fine.
Yay. Great.
Yeah. So
Mm.
yeah, Manchester, UK, and it's my 6:30 in the morning.
Yes.
So
It's
yeah,
an early morning.
yeah, it's good. Like, thank you. And I got
Yeah.
my perfect
That,
coffee. It's
that's
good.
wonderful. That's wonderful. So thank you both of you
Thank you.
to meet up, and we're going to share some more. So thank you for this start and this introduction. Thank you.
Mm.
So we're going to continue sharing, and you have peeked into the book in the chapter 28 now, which has got the funny title, I Love You, I Hate You. So where should we start? Your reflections or something can also be about the book as a whole, or so where should we start? Mm.
How long have you been married again, Matilda?
It's since 94, so it's 26 years. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing that strikes me about this chapter and what you're saying is, one of the things you're saying is about, why do people stay together, and why do you choose to,
Mm,
yeah, to be with this person and continue. And I really liked what you said around, because it was your choice to
mm,
commit to him,
yeah,
and so you keep making that choice all the time, and that's kind of like feels like it's a glue that keeps you functioning as a unit and as a couple and sharing your life together.
mm,
And I found that quite fascinating, especially, when relationships these days,
mm.
it's so easy to walk away.
Yes, come in
And
and come out, and yeah, yeah.
yeah. And
Of
especially when you feel like you hate the person and it's not going that well, and you kind of project onto them that it's because of them and that's what they're doing, and your reflection in the book, if I understand it correctly, you were turning it around and looking at yourself and seeing, what is it in them that I'm hating that's actually a part of me.
yeah, because
Yeah.
it becomes very obvious that we trigger each other, that that, and that it's uncomfortable often. It's not even seldom, it's often that it's every day, is it uncomfortable. you know but in a way, when I'm trying to understand how come we're then staying together, what is it that that
Mm.
makes that happen. It's such a core fundamental belief in me that like that we grow together, that there's some purpose in that. When I need to deal with myself, I'm growing.
Mm.
So it's something positive that when I need to kind of get off it and get off it and get off it, it's a growing. And
Mm.
there's something really beautiful in that, of some reason. It's just in me how I'm thinking that we're more together. you know, that it's like I am me and he's him, and then we are together, this union. So it's like three different units.
Mm.
That's how I think of it. And this union is like four, it's like growing both of us in
Right.
some way. Yeah. Yeah.
Third entity, that's the relationship between the two of you. Because you said somewhere in that chapter how when you think like this, that it's like you become one thing, because there's no separation between when you take the projection back.
Yeah.
It's like
Because
you become one thing.
it's also so amazing because I've often I lie next to him, for example, as I'm describing in the chapter, and I just feel love. You know, I just
Mm.
feel in love. Yeah. And I have sometimes thought about, is it really about him? You know? I'm not sure about that anymore. I think it's what's happening inside of me, you know. Someone else might be lying right there and I would feel in love also.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been more, it's interesting. Oh, now I feel in love and I say, oh, I love you, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really what's going on, you know, in here. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if this makes sense, but this is, you know, and some things kind of evoke this and something maybe pulls it away. I don't know, but in a way it's does not have to do with the other person. It's me who are like feeling in love or not in love.
Mm-hmm. You're
Like
just in love with
yeah,
them.
yeah,
You're with them and you're in love.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
So it's become more, you know, can I kind of generate, can I like keep myself in love,
Mm.
and then, you know, meeting another person who have themselves also like in love, then it's really cool. But
Mm-hmm.
it's not me, you know, you need to do something with me so I feel in love.
Mm.
It's not that.
So that becomes a fear, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, tell
because
me how
that
you
becomes
think. Yes.
that's a holding. That's a you are holding with the leash.
Mm,
And it's a fear.
mm,
What do you mean by that, Satya?
uh, that there is an obligation. That's what, like, there is a small underlying obligation, isn't it? Like that's what Matilda was saying, like, kind of, okay, this is there, so you love me, rather than like there is an unconditional, or you can love me or you can hate me.
mm,
I don't care.
mm,
It's not I don't care. Both of them are welcome.
mm,
Mm-hmm.
You can love and you can hate,
mm.
and I can also love and I can hate.
Mm.
Yeah.
But it is like it's like what you say is like love and love, love and hate, hate and love, and hate and hate. So
Yeah.
four combinations there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
And I hear a sense of like freedom in a way, to be able to feel all those feelings. uh,
mm.
Not thinking, oh, now we're together, now everything needs to be so comfortable all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not about that.
No, you need a bit of conflict to be able to go deeper, I think. Otherwise, you just get stale and you've got no kind of like grittiness to move through so that you can grow. Like, yeah, I mean, harmonious relationships are really nice, and I do love harmony.
Mm.
I've had too many kind of tumultuous growth, expanding relationships, I think, and I really appreciate harmony as
Mm.
well.
Mm.
But you do, even within that harmonious connection, you do meet those places that where you find conflict and contraction, and yeah, and
Yeah.
it's a good thing.
Yes, and possibly this is where we kind of grow in a way. When I can like show me and what hurts me, or what upsets me, and feel my anger or not, and stick there, or be still there, and not run away from it, but to like accept that I have these feelings. Yeah. And be embraced in a way there, you know, to feel, yeah, in a way, by committing to staying together, we're like accepting, yeah, I'm gonna accept everything about you, even when I can't stand it. You know, I'm still gonna accept, and I'm gonna come back to acceptance, and I'm gonna come back to acceptance, and I'm gonna come back again to it. Yeah.
But isn't that like when you say you're going to come back to acceptance, that means like you are putting a pressure on yourself, isn't it? Rather than being a witness there. Acceptance is different than witnessing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's different
Sometimes
how we look at it.
you can't accept sometimes. That's the truth.
Yes, absolutely. But it's not about accepting what you can't accept.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all either. Of course
Yeah.
not. Of course not.
But from the thing was like I love and I hate. It can also be I hate, I love. That's it.
Yeah, sure.
I hate, I love.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I think when I wrote that, it's what kind of came to me is that also, like, resting in a relationship, it kind of evokes in a way, oh, but I'm missing this and that, and I don't have, you know, I can kind of also see, yeah, I like a lot of pieces, and I'm like a human being, so there will also be things that, oh, but I also want this and that, and like accepting that that's kind of how it is, and it may be, and it's a game, and some like humbleness with oneself in somehow.
I think it's a sign of maturity, isn't it? Like that when you learn to accept another's flaws or things that you don't necessarily like so much about them, and you learn to not get too caught up in it all, um, and still have boundaries and still have like things that you make clear that you don't accept, like perhaps their behavior towards you or whatever.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not really talking about, I don't think you're talking about that. You're talking about accepting and being with another person despite all of the things that they do that maybe irritate you or don't fulfill you, or because we're all human, like none of us are perfect. We've all got idiosyncrasies and those little things that we have that are harder to be with. And it's really loving when someone can actually be with you with the things that you don't even like about yourself.
Yeah,
and the things you with yourself. It's so healing to have someone that can kind of accept you for who you are. And I think for me anyway, it's really helped me to love myself more, and to not judge myself so much and not be so critical of myself. Because, if another person can say it's all right, I think this is slightly a different thing than what you're talking about. But yeah, I suppose that's the beauty of developing like a secure, committed relationship with someone, that you learn to forgive their flaws, and you also learn to forgive your own. And I think you were talking about that in the chapter as well, weren't you? Like forgiving yourself. Or was that something else I was reading today?
I don't think so. There was any word for. There was no forgiveness. There's no forgive or something like that, right?
No, I don't think so. Not in this.
Okay, so yeah,
I was reading today.
it might be a different book.
Yeah, but it can also be something that
Uh,
you would describe, or like that you connected to in some way, so it's all interesting. Yeah.
mm,
The other thing that I was really intrigued by was this kind of theme that seemed to run through the chapter about your need to be seen.
Hmm.
And also, I'm guessing by what you shared in the introduction that like you putting this book out there is a big deal for you, because you're actually being seen in all your kind of, everything you've poured into it. It's like you're turning yourself inside out for
Yeah.
people to see.
Yeah.
and kind of
Of some,
intrigue what that brings up for you and why that's such, that feels like it's something kind of quite huge for you to expand into.
yeah, it's in a way it's funny because it's not a huge thing, it's not like a large thing. Yeah, but the whole journey of having had people kind of request you should write about it. What are you doing? It's different. And from that to start to grasp what could I write about? I don't know how to do it, but how could I describe? And the longing has come to describe the bliss, to describe the bodily sensation which is on the inside. And it kind of goes together with my like life view also. We should share about the beautiful things, and about sex and sexuality not so much is openly shared. And all of a sudden I'm allowing myself to write about my vagina and nipples, and what's happening while I'm writing with my body. Yeah, and it's been beautiful because while I'm writing I'm sensing, and I'm writing what I'm sensing. So it's become a very kind of different way thing. I really don't know how it will be appreciated or not. I don't know if but because it's like a mix and blend of poetry, something describing like yeah, something. And it is really taking the inside and opening it as well as I can.
Mm,
Yeah.
Yeah.
mm, beautiful.
Mm,
Hmm.
mm. And
And
it,
you also you
yeah,
also said in the chapter about how important it is in your relationship to be seen as
yeah,
well. And
yeah.
you said shared about being touched is like being seen.
Yeah, isn't that just that point? It's like when someone touch me, I sense my body. It's
Mm,
like it's like, oh, there I am.
mm,
So hands are in a way like to be appreciated. The touch is
mm,
like, oh, I see you, I feel you. It's like the
Mhm.
physical seeing in a way.
mm,
And I just adore it, and it just gives me so much. And if I have that with the in my relationship, and that's not happening at the moment, then I've just noticed how that's trigger, of course, for me, for example.
mm,
Yeah, so I think if I could choose my life at all the moments, I think I would live in an embrace the whole time, kind of. It's just funny. Yeah.
And so, do you have sex every single day? I have to ask you this question.
Yes. Yeah, we
Yeah,
do.
I
Yeah.
remember you saying that. And how long have you done that for?
Since 2008.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's many years. And it started out as a game in a way, with my dear one, who came with an article and showed this other couple who shared about this routine. And I said, sure, let's try it. And with a smile, kind of, that's a funny thing to do.
My door, like
Yeah,
carry on.
sure. Yeah, yeah, let's see if she wants to hear this story, perhaps.
Mm.
Going to get it by the door. Ah, yeah. Mm.
I'm right there. I'm coming right back.
Yahoo! That's
Sorry.
perfect.
I do want to hear the story.
Yeah, I thought you wanted. Well, so we start this activity with meeting, daily. And all of a sudden my body is like opening up. So by this activity, like constant activity, daily activity, all of a sudden all these different orgasms, and my body starts behaving differently. And I had no idea that would be a product, you
Wow.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all that kind of had me be scared also. I thought something was wrong. To feel this turned on, constantly. I thought I needed to like take it out, you know. Yeah, that was my programming. You should pick it and then have it go away, and that's it. So that's why I found ISTA, for example, to start to be around other people and train the body in facilitating and having energy run in the
Mm,
body the whole time. So now I can have the energy just circulating in my body, and I don't have to do anything with it. I can enjoy it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm.
yeah. Mm.
So when you describe like you're going to you having like daily sex,
Mm. Mm.
and what exactly does it mean? Is it like kind of just the feel of the energy, sexual energy and orgasm, or how
It's a full blown meeting in intercourse and everything
Mm,
that we go into, and it's kind of, it's very like easy in a way, because the bodies are so already warm, you know,
mm,
or ready or something. So it's like very short to meet. But what it also but but what it also have brought is that when we are irritated or in conflict, as we're very dynamic with the full house of children and everything, yeah, then the conflicts becomes shorter, because
mm,
both of us are committed that we will meet, we will like become friends and want to be close again, you know, after irritation and aggression and everything. So it has brought like a satisfaction with the bodies, kind of are satisfied to a higher degree in some way in between us. Yeah, something like this.
Every day must have a slightly different flavor, though, does it? Or is it kind of coming
Yeah,
to
the
something?
funny, yeah, yeah, and it has also kind of taken the drama of having sex.
Right.
It's just, you know, bodies just love it. You know, bodies just kind of start to move together and long for things and go into things. It's no drama. It's the,
And
oh, there it is. Let's, you know, it's kind of just been taken by the flow. It doesn't look in a specific way. It doesn't have to be in black leather, kink, special, you know, extreme. It's just bodies who kind of merge into each other.
and
wow.
that must have been a progression. Like initially, was it like, or was it always like that from the beginning for you guys?
Um, it's in a way been that way from the beginning. It's been more like, I would describe it as um, allowing, you know, the body, my body, for example. It's like accepting. Yeah, would I like to go with that flow now? And it's always yes. You know, it's like when the invitation is there, when if I'm not irritated or you know, my mind is like upset about something, you know, then it's like bodies are yes, my body is yes, you know.
Mm,
Yeah. So and I'm we're like two yeses already,
mm,
inviting another one up to dance, kind of.
mm.
Mm.
So
What about, just think, sorry,
Mm.
Satya, do you want to go, Satya?
Mm.
hold on a sec. I just want to 1 second.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure, you can go with your question
I
instead.
just need to send off my friend
Yeah,
on.
yeah, sure. Mm.
Sure.
I'm just wondering, for people who are going to read this book and
Yeah.
don't have such an effortless kind of flow with their sexual energy, and there's days where they don't want to have sex, or their bodies kind of aren't meeting so well,
Yeah.
um, or or they think it has to be some magnificent special thing every day, and they put pressure on themselves. Or
Mm. Mm.
what would you say to those people? Because I imagine this book's going to help people to kind of reconnect.
Yeah. In, you know, the what I find so beautiful is that or and what I love is intimacy. You know,
Hmm.
it's like allowing myself to not wear mask, to like be as close to myself as I can be.
Mm,
And so it's, I would say, like, see, take off the masks. Take, you know, like that's how I want to, you know,
mm,
it's a lot about being comfortable in myself, I guess.
mm. Yeah, and it's really beautiful when you can take off those masks and actually feel how would you actually like to approach this, and what does your body feel like it
Yeah.
needs to be able to open, or to be able to become alive again. And if there is, like, if you can take off a mask and say, like, I just feel like I need to be nurtured, or
Yeah.
I feel
Like
cranky.
yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is like, listen to your body. What does it, is it, does it want a hand here, or does it want a hand there, or what what do I need, and what can I invite that would be really delicious in this moment.
Mm,
And it's not, it's not for anyone to like do the same as we do. It's not at all about that. It's not about everyone start to have the same rhythm as we do for the moment. We can change this at any time also.
mm, mm.
it, it's
Because there
more.
might be some days when you don't want penetration, hey, and you just want something else.
Say the question again, sorry.
It might be some days as a woman where you don't want to be penetrated, or you
Yes, of course, of course, of course. And sex can be so much. So it's more to be honest with oneself in what can I invite now? How, what would be beautiful? And there's so many angles of, how do I want to move right now? How do I want to turn? How could we touch or not touch? There's so much to listen for. What is the body, what would the body love in this moment?
Mm,
Mm,
yeah.
mm.
Sorry about that. Like, just had to
No
go.
problem, you had a question, Satya.
Oh yeah, and the question was, I think, like Ellie was like asking as well. Like, it might be, sorry, it might be a repeat question again.
Mm,
And as Ellie was saying, like, also, like, I'm not sure, like, because, like, for me as a guy, is it going to put me, to begin with, I never had a relationship, so I do not know much about it.
mm,
And if I'm just like, will it put me in a pressure as well
mm,
to have a, oh, daily sex? Is it okay? This is an expectation from someone,
mm,
and do I need to penetrate them, or do I need to satisfy them, arouse them, orgasmic them, or is it like, do I need to do it?
mm.
Sorry, just like my
Yeah,
light
turn some
just like
light.
suddenly went off.
Very mysterious all of a sudden, Satya.
Yes, going into the
Ooh.
dark. It's good. I can start to just
Yeah,
reflect. It's beautiful, because if it's that, if it goes into, it needs to look a certain way, it needs to be perfect, or it needs to that and that, then you were gone, kind of. Then we're in our heads.
yeah,
So it's not the whole. I'd just like to repeat that it's not at all about that anyone try to copy what we're doing. It's not about that. It's more about, this is just an effort to share, how it is to live inside of this body, and anything that possibly can, that you can use out of that, beautiful. It's not about, now everyone do that. No, it's
mm,
not about that at all. It's more a research of what am I longing for? What am I longing for? What is the body longing for? And yeah, for us, I also had a complaint that I don't get enough touch. I don't get enough hugs. And when we meet this profoundly, that complaint is kind of gone.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so that's also been a very, very, very valuable experience.
It
so
seems really beautiful to make the commitment to do it daily as well, that you give the time for something that's actually, yeah, so nourishing.
Mm. Yeah, I think that's a funny thing also, that being in pleasure, that just enjoying, it can be with yourself, stroking yourself, or any super light touch, or rough, any way you like it, but to allow myself to be in pleasure has expanded.
Mm.
And it's, for us, it's on the agenda, you know. We have that in our daily life, that have a place.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Like
So,
food.
yeah, so it's and it has brought up this experience that I can learn to like be longer in pleasure, and more and further, and you know, in a way that I didn't know existed also. Mm.
So the core principle you are trying to bring in
Mm.
this daily sex is like bringing the presence of each other
Yes. Yes.
and just grounding it.
Yeah.
And we can name that as sex, as or meditation, or we can name anything as such.
Yes, and it's
And
absolutely a form of meditation. You
yeah,
know, it's like losing your head and just allowing, you know, bodies to it's like being in the body for a while every day,
mm,
together with another body, kind of dancing together
But
in
you could totally do this on your own as well, couldn't you? Because one thing I've noticed, I've just spent 5 weeks with my beloved in the US.
Mm,
I had a lot of sex,
mm,
really beautiful sex, and my body, when I noticed when I came back, like, and even like the fragrance of the way my yoni smells is like it's got a sweeter fragrance than when I
mm,
went out there. And you know, before I went, I was getting a bit lazy with self pleasure, and I just, and I was okay, but I wasn't like I am now. And now
mm,
that I'm in this managed isolation, I'm like, come on, Ellie, you need to keep this up, because
mm.
it actually feels like it's kind of important for the health and the vibrancy of. I mean, I kind of know all this, but sometimes you forget, for the health
Absolutely.
and vibrancy of my body,
Mm,
and yonis that are pleasured actually radiate something. I'm
yes.
sure it's the same for cocks as well.
mm,
Yes. And the amazing thing is to invite oneself to be, to accept, to love, to spend the time, you know, to yeah, to it's completely like you say, you really don't need anyone else. And how amazing is that, that we can self pleasure and have more of that, and by that activate our own life energy and our health, and you know,
Mm.
it's so extraordinary.
Yeah, it is extraordinary. I think a lot of people don't really know how to self pleasure, though, do they? Because I find like I can self pleasure in a way that's like really disconnected,
Mm,
and that doesn't really do the same thing.
mm,
Or I can really get in touch with myself and
mm,
self pleasure from that place, and it's like a whole nother. And it doesn't necessarily involve having to have an orgasm, or in fact, it rarely involves having to have an orgasm when I'm really in touch with myself. It's not about that. It's about feeling myself deeply from the inside.
mm.
And
those
and
words, feeling myself deeply from the inside,
hmm
feeling myself deeply from the inside.
hmm
What else is there, you know, to
hmm
you know, that's like, yeah, let's do that.
yeah, yeah, it's like a meditation, really. It's the best meditation I know.
Yeah,
Mm.
and in a way also, the sexual organs are just one part of the body. It's like one piece, but any piece is like complete sensation to me,
Mm-hmm.
and it was
Mm-hmm.
not in that way also. So
Mm-hmm.
it, the whole fact that the energy field also, not even touching, but energy is also a way to pleasure, or play with and enjoy. And so there are many width to being present from the inside, like you say. I love that angle. Mm,
Mm-hmm.
mm,
Yeah.
mm.
Mm-hmm.
Allowing oneself to be juicy, to be turned on. Yeah, and in like a conscious walking around, actively allowing for the life force which is already there anyway. It's more like being aware of it. Oh,
It's like
there
you have the flame alive, though, don't you? Like you it can easily like go out if you
yes.
don't take care of it.
I have to write that down. Have the flame alive. That's also like a golden. The flame is in everyone, but it's not kept alive. Possibly.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, so that's the extraordinary. What I want to kind of give away is I'm alive 24/7. You know.
And it's beautiful to live that way.
It's kind of mind blowing. I didn't know it existed, and that's kind of my aim, is to like give that away. That it's possible to feel vibrant.
And through menopause.
Yeah.
Especially through menopause. I think I'm my most alive I've ever been in my life, and I'm in menopause now.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Yeah,
I'm completely in menopause also, so it's you know,
yeah.
maybe it's happening now. We will start to complete our sharing together. So any last reflections or words before we round it off, all of it?
I'm just waiting to get my hands on your book. I don't buy it.
I thought you were going to say something else then. I was just waiting to get my hands on you.
Get his hands on. Can't wait to get the hands on myself.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining up for a little bit to support the sharing. It means a great deal to well, it's just very, very supportive. Yeah, it feels very like grounding and secure to share with you, and beautiful.
Yeah, I can't wait to read it, the whole thing, actually. Are you going to have it on Amazon, or what's it going to be on?
It is from just the other day up on Amazon, so I will send you everything afterwards. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's amazing.
Nice. Well done.
Yes. Thank you so much for now, and we will talk some more, but thank you for this sharing time right now.
Thank you.
Thank you.